The Colombo stock market closed on a negative note today, with both benchmark indices recording notable declines. The All-Share Price Index, ASPI, fell by 274.76 points, or 1.33%, to close at 20,364.97, reflecting broad-based selling pressure across the market. Similarly, the S&P SL 20 index declined by 65.37 points, or 1.14%, to settle at 5,686.82, indicating weakness among large-cap stocks. Overall, market sentiment remained subdued, with investors adopting a cautious stance amid profit-taking and lack of strong positive catalysts. Total market turnover stood at LKR 2.37 billion, indicating moderate trading activity during the session. Crossings contributed LKR 202.76 million to the total turnover, highlighting selective institutional participation. John Keells Holdings plc emerged as the top contributor in terms of value traded, followed by Commercial Bank of Ceylon plc, reflecting continued investor interest in blue-chip counters. Meanwhile, overall market capitalization of the Colombo Stock Exchange stood at LKR 7,251.36 billion, underscoring the market's sizable valuation despite today's decline. Total market purchases were recorded at LKR 2,371.12 million, with domestic investors contributing a dominant LKR 2,320.70 million, while foreign purchases remained relatively subdued at LKR 50.42 million. On the selling side, total market sales also amounted to LKR 2,371.12 million, with domestic sales accounting for LKR 2,202.60 million and foreign sales reaching LKR 168.52 million. Market momentum on the upside was led by several mid and small cap counters, with SMB Finance plc, SEMB.X, emerging as the top gainer, surging by 50% to close at LKR 0.10. Greentech Energy plc, MEL.N, followed with a strong gain of 16.98% to LKR 0.90, while SMB Finance plc, SEMB.N, also recorded a notable increase of 14.29%. Meanwhile, LVL Energy Fund plc, LVEF.N, advanced by 13.7% to LKR 1.00, and Lanka Ventures plc, LVEN.N, rose by 10.67% to LKR 5.60. Overall, gains were concentrated in lower-priced and speculative counters, reflecting selective buying interest despite the broader market downturn. The market downturn was reflected in several counters recording sharp declines. Acme Printing and Packaging plc, ACME.N, emerged as the biggest loser, falling by 23.64% to LKR 1.30. Paragon Salon plc, PAR.N, followed with a steep decline of 12.2%, shedding LKR 58.75, while Laxapana plc, Light.N, dropped by 10.07% to LKR 4.20. Further, Renuka Foods plc, Cocoa.X, decreased by 9.21% to LKR 2.05, and Lake House Printers and Publishers plc, LPRT.N, declined by 8.76%, losing LKR 50.50. Overall, losses were driven by selling pressure across selected mid and small cap stocks, contributing to the negative market sentiment observed during the session. Windforce plc, Bukit Dara plc, Vitalanka plc, LVL Energy Fund plc, and Val Libel Power Aratna plc emerged as the top positive contributors to the ASPI, with gains largely driven by continued investor interest in renewable energy and selected diversified counters, helping to partially offset the broader market decline. Colombo Dockyard plc, John Keells Holdings plc, RIL Property plc, Dialogue Axiata plc, and Central Finance Company plc were the top negative contributors to the ASPI, with declines in these heavyweights exerting significant downward pressure on the index and driving the overall market's negative performance.